Welcome to Altered Reality. Grab a hot or cold one, sit back, and let's turn some pages.
I didn't expect him to agree to this. Former soldiers rarely talk. Active duty never do. But when he answered my request, he didn't ask about anonymity. He only said, "I've been waiting for someone to ask about them." You were deployed to New Orleans during the incident?
Yes, ma'am. Second wave. By the time we got there, police lines were gone. National Guard was scattered. Rules of engagement were unclear.
And you encountered hostile entities?
That's one way to say it. Another way is the dead were winning. And when all was looking bleak, like the situation couldn't get any worse, they appeared. There was 5 of them.
5? I thought there were 12 of them.
That is correct, but they had apparently got separated along the way.
I suppose that's understandable, considering the chaos occurring throughout the city. And were they the only group among the bachelor party you encountered?
No, ma'am. I encountered 3 separate groups.
3? Wow. I wonder what happened to them. I'm assuming you're starting with the first group you encountered.
Yes, it was at the St. Louis Cathedral in the French Quarter. As I stated earlier, there were 5. You could tell they were in the same group as they wore green hats saying Alexis Bachelor Party, Mardi Gras 2015.
And was there anything special about these men? Anything that would indicate they would accomplish the things that, frankly, many would consider the stuff of legends?
No, not at all. They appeared no different than any of the other drunk and stoned survivors we picked up.
What else can you tell me about them?
Where do I start?
They cracked jokes while reloading, argued about asinine things like who killed more zombies or who hooked up with a female first. One guy stopped mid-fight to shotgun a beer. I remember thinking, these idiots are going to get themselves and by extension everyone else killed. But then I saw what they were capable of.
Fuck these zombies.
We'd already lost trained cops to the spiked ones. Lost a Humvee crew to a zombie the size of a 2-story house. The bachelor party didn't hesitate. They charged. They distracted. They baited. They adapted. No formation, no orders, just instinct. They took down things we couldn't.
How?
They didn't fight like soldiers. They fought like men who carried the weight of something on their shoulders. I don't know exactly what it was, but it made them dangerous. We were trying to contain. They were trying to survive. Big difference. We waited for orders that never came. They made decisions in seconds, and somehow they kept moving forward, undeterred, unrelenting, and never showing distress.
Can you describe what they looked like?
My memories are rather hazy when it comes to that whole situation. Maybe my mind is trying as best it can to block out all those horrid memories. The only things I can recall about them are, they were all Hispanic, late 20s, ranged from short to tall. That's about it.
I see. Well, so much must have been happening that remembering certain details, especially those that don't pertain to survival, must have been pushed aside.
I would definitely say that sounds about right.
What happened to them?
They escorted civilians to various rally points in or near the French Quarter, told us to hold the line, told us to keep the survivors they had rescued safe, and then they all did something that was very unexpected. They walked back into the city, back into the frying pan, laughing and joking just as they did before. And after each group departed, I never saw them again.
He didn't call them heroes. He didn't call them legends. He called them unreasonable. A group of guys who came to New Orleans to get drunk and bust nuts, as one of them so eloquently put it, which might be why the history books will probably never mention them, making sure they are forgotten. But someone remembers, and now so do I. They didn't win because they were ready. They won because they refused to stop. In my next entry, I go over survivor accounts within the various safe houses in New Orleans.
Well, all right. I hope you enjoyed this episode of An Altered Reality. We'll bring you 2 episodes a week. And if you would like to support the channel so that even more episodes can be brought out, you can visit our Patreon or purchase merch from our affiliate store, Cali Ninja Designs. Until the next story,